Welcome back, everyone. This is Batwolf, and we're about to play Far Harbor for the first time, finally. You can see Nick Valentine's there. We just got a message that we should check the radio. So, Valentine's Detective Agency radio. This is new.
We've got a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat. This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner. We've got a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat.
Okay, well,
This is Ellie.
I'll turn that off. And let's go to Nick's office and see what happens. Well, find his office. Come on. Come on. Ugh. There we go. Okay, Nick, here we go. If this thing will ever... I've read that you should do the side quests, finish those before finishing the main story. So whenever we come across a side quest, I'll be
Diamond City Surplus is where you can
trying to...
Now a swatter. That's a real
I'll take side quests and try and finish those before continuing with the main story. So, but of course we have to start the main story first.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Meet him. But if you want my guess... Missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Anything you can tell me about Kenji Nakano?
Just some impressions. He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry, like he couldn't stand just waiting around. I'm a friend of Nick's. He'll remember me. I need his help right away. And then he was gone. He was muttering something on the way out, but... no. I'm not sure it was important.
Come on, Ellie. Don't hold out on me. What did he say?
Well, I thought I heard him say something about a daughter and also a radio, but I might have misheard him. Not sure how the two would be connected.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Okay, well, now we have our mission. And thanks to my preparations, I've got my power armor waiting up there at Coastal Cottage. I'm going to fast travel there, but then we'll run to this cottage, wherever it is, but without the power armor. I'll leave the power armor at Coastal Cottage for now. I'll only pick it up when we're getting ready to leave.
You got a staring problem?
Here's the Diamond City security guard that I successfully pickpocketed. Ha ha ha. I took his armor and helmet and whatnot just for fun, and I managed to get away with it, so I figured why not. Anyway, here we go. Way up here. Okay, there's where the cottage is. But I'll go here, where the house is of this Nakano. Coincidentally, The name Kenji is actually one that I have used myself in a role-playing game a long time ago. A game set, oddly enough, it was an online mush, New World of Darkness. I played a character named Kenji Koragawa in a town called Ayleswich. It's a fictional town, which is actually set just across the water on the mainland, from Bar Harbor, which is the island that Far Harbor is based on. So that's an odd coincidence, I think. Oh, good grief. What time is it? I don't want to go in the middle of the night. 2 a.m. Okay. We'll leave at 7. One moment. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I think it's interesting that, come on, that the name Kenji is popping up in connection with Far Harbor. And he lived so close to Bar Harbor. Just go to show the universe can be strange sometimes. Alright, I remember correctly, there's ghouls out this way, so let's be ready. It's been a while since I've been out here. Huh. Maybe there aren't. Uh-oh. Well, the road goes that way. We need to go this way. Now, let's follow the road, see what happens. Let's see. Let's see the map. Alright, let's, we'll follow this. Come on, here we go. We'll run along here as much as we can. Uh-oh. Can't go that way. Good grief. Follow the fence. This is supposed to be a coastal house. Said he was a fisherman, so we should probably stick close to the... This is just a lot farther than I expected. Aha, I see something off in the distance. I don't want to break my neck here. There we go. Why don't we explore a little? Don't actually need a gray suit, but... I'm betting that's where we want to go, this house up here. So, we'll do that.
Damn it! Come in! I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
Oh. Okay, well, that's the end of that, it seems. Let's go find out who they are and what's going on.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You have to get to work right away, Detective.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Let's...
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
Alright, I'm gonna ask for money even though I don't need it because I want to try to pass the charisma checks and get XP. I want to level up as quickly as I can.
Let's talk money. Investigations for the missing aren't cheap.
Sorry about this, Kenji. Expenses and all that.
Of course. How does 350 caps sound?
Let's milk
If
them
she
some
went
more.
far, that means travel expenses.
We could make it 400.
Don't hold out on me. You want to find your daughter, right?
500 caps. That's all we have.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Okay, let's see what we got here. First of all, they both look like they're wearing new, perhaps unique outfits. I'd like to grab those one day, but anyway, let's...
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Let's see,
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. No explanation. Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
let's ask
Anything
about
more you
her.
can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Okay, looks like that's it for
No
now.
more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
I wonder if the radio is... Well, we can't... Oh, yes we can.
Nothing but static.
Figures whoever Kasumi was talking to wouldn't be taking calls once she took off. Maybe there's something else that can help us.
Yeah, maybe. Let's question the mother
Mrs.
now.
Nakano,
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Oh, yes
Every
you do.
detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Okay, let's,
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
okay.
Nothing else right now.
Let's explore the rest of the house. See what we've got here. I'm not going to steal from them. Got a fine little setup here. Uh-oh.
Project log. Kitchen mixer. The circuits are still good, but all the mechanical parts are rusted through. Maybe I can...
All right, everyone. I'll be back in a few days. Was there anything else we needed from the city?
Wait, you're going now? No! Wait, Dad, I could come with you.
It is better if I go alone, Kasumi. Do not worry. I have your list.
You don't know what half that list is, Dad. I can help you. Really, I'll be...
I said no. I'm sorry. You're safe here, okay? Just stay put for me.
Okay.
I know you're disappointed, but I won't be long. I love you.
I love you too, Dad.
Alright, let's listen to this tape next.
Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals
This is
light.
Kasumi's room.
I swear, sometimes I think
See if
my
she
parents
left any
break these
clues
things
about where she
just to keep
went.
me busy.
Hmm. There we go. Oh, there's another tape.
Project Log? Radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common. Project Log, Dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight.
Okay, let's go check out this grandfather's boathouse. Oh, not that way. Where is it?
Let's keep looking. Need to figure out what Kashumi's story was. Why she left.
These boats don't look like they're any good. Probably nothing in them. Okay, no clues here. Check out the boathouse. Come on. Check all around the outside first. Oh, you know what? I'm taking the rat away. According to all the stuff that I've read, Far Harbor is fairly radioactive. Oh, key. Okay.
A hidden key, huh? Good work. Just gotta find whatever it unlocks.
Uh-oh. Aha. Well, now we know what the key unlocks.
Project Log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. To meet these synths, I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
Well.
So the daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
Good plan. Meanwhile, there's a cat. Wonder if it has a name. Let's find out.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Nope, just a cat. Okay, let's go talk to... Oh,
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Are you sure she's human, Mrs. Nakano?
Yes, I know my daughter, and she hasn't changed. She's not some replacement.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
I think Kasumi took off somewhere up north. Do you know what's up there?
Where specifically? I've been up the coast, almost to where the waters start to freeze, but that's a lot of miles.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. And here, the payment we discussed. I'll have something more when Kasumi is safely back home.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
I wonder if I should tell the Institute. I should say, I finished the game siding with the Institute. Let's find out what happens if we do that. If we tell the Institute. Nick will have to stay here, of course. The Institute, down here. So, let's see who we can talk to. I should probably quick save before doing that, in case it turns out to be a mistake. Once I get here, I'll make a save. And in fact, I'll end this session and start a new one, because it's been almost half an hour, and that's long enough, so... Okay, I'm not seeing where I need to go. Anyway, I'm going to end this now, and I'll be back in a few minutes with part 2.